Hey guys, it's Kevin again. This is going to be another movie review for you guys. And as I said, I had 3 movies that I was watching today, and I finally watched the third one. And this movie I actually wasn't originally planning on watching, but I actually heard really good things about it. And that movie is the 2014 remake of Hercules. Now, Hercules, I wasn't originally planning on asking for this for Christmas, but I heard really good things about it. My friend Caleb Plan, aka Kid of Awesome, reviewed it. He told me it's a really fun movie, so I decided, you know what, I will ask for this for Christmas, and I got it for Christmas. And I decided I would watch it because I really wanted to see if it was that good. I'm like, it can't really be that good. I mean, I didn't even think the movie was going to be very good. And to my surprise, this is a very good movie. I really enjoyed this movie, actually. I think this movie had a very good story. I think this movie had some really awesome stuff in it, and honestly was probably one of the most surprising movies of the year for me so far this year. I was very surprised by this movie. I was very pleasantly surprised. I didn't think this movie was really going to be good at all, but I think after how bad Legends of Hercules was, which I know is terrible, which I am never watching after this, because I don't want to see any other adaptation of Hercules except this one. This had to be good. I mean, it had to. But let's get to the plot of Hercules, which actually I love. I think the plot of Hercules is one of the most interesting things about this movie. It's actually something that I didn't know. You guys have to know something. I didn't know anything about this movie. I knew Dwayne Johnson was in it. I knew there was a movie coming out called Hercules. I didn't know what it was about, though. So, when I find out the plot of this movie, I actually find it very cool. Now, a lot of people call the central plot of this movie basically about a terrifying new enemy that threatens the innocent, and Hercules and his team go out. Well, there is that. But I personally think this movie is about Hercules is now very successful. He is a very successful god and everything. People bow down to him. And some people think that this guy is a complete fraud. They don't believe the story. And his nephew, his nephew basically is telling the story pretty much. He's telling this story about Hercules. He's trying to, basically he's telling this story about who Hercules was, what kind of person he was. And people just don't really believe him. They don't think that Hercules could be the demigod son of Zeus. They don't really want to believe this legend. So basically, this story answers the question, can Hercules really be the son of Zeus? And I think that's a very interesting plot. And then from there, the plot is basically that a terrifying new enemy threatens the innocent. I'm just going to read on here. Hercules and his fearless team of warriors lead their battle army in a battle against overwhelming odds. And that's basically the plot of the movie. It's kind of about Hercules being a hero, his rise to power, and things like that. And I really like that plot. I think it's very well done, actually, and I think it's a very thought-provoking plot when you get to the whole, can Hercules really be a demigod? Because, again, really, it's a legend, and a lot of legends you can't really believe, but I think it's very interesting that the movie did that. Now, let's get to the cast in this movie. The acting in this movie is surprisingly very, very good. I thought all the acting was actually very well done. Dwayne Johnson as Hercules, very skeptical about him. I thought he was amazing. Not amazing, but I thought third half of the movie he was amazing. But I thought he was very good as Hercules. I really thought he did a very good job. I mean, I've never really liked him as an actor, but I thought he was actually really good in this movie. I thought he did a good job in this role. He was sort of hamming it up, but I think he did a pretty good job for what he did. And especially the third half of this movie, he actually has some very good dramatic scenes. He has some really awesome action lines. I mean, he did some really awesome stuff as Hercules that I really like with his character. Very good character choice, and it wasn't just Dwayne Johnson playing Hercules, which I like seeing. I thought this was just going to be Dwayne Johnson playing Hercules, but no, it wasn't. It was actually, he actually really got into the character and really played the part of Hercules very well. I really believe that he was Hercules, and he really played that part very well. Ian McShane as Amphipharius was hilarious. I thought he was very funny. He really provided a lot of comedic relief in that. And when a movie can do comedic relief, I really like that. I thought he did a very good job. But John Hurt as Coitus, the King of Thrace. I don't want to reveal the twist with his character, which I will talk about. But basically, I think the twist with his character is amazing. I think he did an amazing job. He was probably my favorite in the movie, honestly. I thought he did an amazing job. Everyone else in the movie was really, really good. I mean, there's really nothing much else you can say about the cast. It's not, like, the best cast ever, but it's a good cast, definitely. I think the cast was really good. The directing by Brett Ratner. I know a lot of people don't really like Brett Ratner's directing because he has directed X-Men The Last Stand. What else has he directed? I want to see what else he's directed besides that. He did Horrible Bosses, which I heard was good. He did Jersey Boys. Ugh, I heard that's not very good. I did get that for my mom for Christmas. I'm definitely gonna watch that. he's done a lot of stuff, but a lot of people said he doesn't really know how to direct movies. Oh, he also directed movie 43. We know how that turned out. But I thought he did a good job directing this movie. He set the tone pretty well. He made the plot more interesting. I mean, I was into it. My only complaint is that I wish we would have seen more of the present than we did. I would have wanted to see more of that central plot go somewhere, but I still thought it was well done. I liked the plot of us kind of seeing Hercules turn into a hero. I thought that was well done. I definitely really enjoyed that. Because, like, the thing is, everyone pretty much thinks that it's not true, because the myth is that Hercules, killed his wife and son when he went crazy and everything, and that's like what everyone pretty much thinks about the movie. The screenplay to this movie is absolutely fantastic. I thought the screenplay was great. I really love the screenplay. The lines are very sharp. I was into it the entire time. I thought the screenplay was very, very good. Score is really good. Score is awesome, honestly. I thought the score was pretty badass. Cinematography and the visuals were amazing to this movie. I thought the visuals were fantastic. I love the visuals to this movie. I really thought they were great. The editing was great as well. This movie is actually very, very short. It's 98 minutes. I did not think it was going to be as short as it was, but it really works perfectly as 98 minutes. Nothing really felt boring. Nothing ever felt, it was a very quick movie, and I was fine with that. Really, I was fine with how it turned out. But now we're going to get to some, also guys, the other thing I want to talk about, the action sequences in this movie pay off so well. If there's anything that you will love about this movie, it is the action sequences. They are amazing. There's an action sequence that happens toward the end of this movie that is to the equivalent of The Lord of the Rings. That is how epic it is. Now, I'm not saying this movie is as good as that, but it's a really epic action sequence. It's really epic, to see. I thought it was awesome to watch that kind of action sequence, and I was just really, really into it. And I was surprised by how far they went with the action sequences. They really did a great job with them, definitely. Now, I am going to talk some spoilers from the movie. If you guys have not seen Hercules, I'm going to spoil probably the best part of this movie, in my opinion. Now, we have to get to the twist of this movie, because the twist of the movie changes the entire movie, and I love the twist. I have to talk about how much I love it. When we find out that, basically, King Eurystheus drugged Hercules the night his family died, and then, 3 vicious wolves sent by Eurystheus killed Cerberus, basically, killed his family. I thought that was an amazing twist, because the whole movie you're thinking, oh, he just went crazy and everything, and they completely changed it, and I think that's an amazing twist that they did that. And then, just that whole twist was amazing to watch. I loved that twist. I thought they handled it very, very well, in my opinion. And just, wow, what an awesome twist. I never saw that coming. I really didn't. I think they did a great job with that, because then the movie got so much more interesting. Lord Coitus says you're done here and everything. And then we had that awesome, awesome battle sequence where, Hercules he's full of rage. And I really love seeing the third half of the movie. Hercules is now very full of rage. He's on like a revenge mission now. He doesn't care what he does to these people. He will kill them. He's slaughtering all these like soldiers and everything. He's using inhuman strength. He pushes a massive statue of Hera from its foundations, uses it to crush Lord Coitus and many of his soldiers. I thought that was awesome to watch. I definitely really love that. And I honestly thought the ending of this movie really, really paid off. If there's anything that I love about this movie, it was the ending. It really paid off tremendously, and I thought the ending was great. That's probably my favorite part of this movie, actually, is probably the ending. I think the ending really, really paid off, in my opinion. Now, of course, the movie ends with us figuring out that it doesn't really matter about his legend. And I like that they said this, because honestly, at the end of the day, no, it does not matter. Hercules was a hero. That's what he was. That's what we should respect him as. He was a hero, and that's all he was, really. He was a hero. And I like the movie said that, because it really is true. It really doesn't matter. Now, it kind of felt like too simple. I would have wanted more stuff with that, but it was fine when we got, the movie. It's not trying, these people aren't trying to win Oscars. It's not trying to be Oscar bait. It's not that kind of movie. But I think the movie did a very good job in doing that, and I definitely really enjoyed this movie. Is it one of the best movies of the year? No, it's not. I think I just really had a good time with this movie. I really enjoyed it. I'd say you guys should watch it, definitely. You can't take the movie, I'd say you could take it seriously, but not too seriously. Like, there are parts of this movie that are downright ridiculous. Hercules throws... he throws a horse when he's angry. You can't really take that too seriously. But I think it makes sense if you watch the movie. I think, the way they handled it was fine. I had no problem with anything in the movie, really, and that's just because I had a good time with it. And if you guys want to have a good time with the movie, I honestly recommend checking out Hercules. It's a good movie. It's probably more of a rental, but I would definitely check it out, because I really enjoyed it. And am I happy I bought it? Yeah, I am, because I'll probably watch it again at some point, because I really did enjoy this movie, and I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it, and it really worked out tremendously well. that's it for my review of Hercules. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in my next video, which will be my review for a movie review. And I'm seeing 2 movies tomorrow in the theaters. I'm not telling you guys what they are, but one of them is my most anticipated movie of the year. The other one I'm hoping is good. I haven't heard much about it, but I'm hoping it's really good. And then the other one, and then I'm also going to be doing the Doctor Who Christmas special. So look forward to those reviews. And again, guys, hope you guys all had a Merry Christmas, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, bye.